it's Dr. Zoe. The question I'm answering today is from a reader whose boyfriend tragically lost his twin sister about a year ago. They had been together for a few years. He lost his sister a year ago. She's been supporting him through this grief, and she's in a place where she's ready to move forward in their relationship. She's in those mid-30s, and she's ready to start a family, and he's just not. He just says he's not ready. So the basic question I'm answering is, how long or should you put your life on hold for your boyfriend? Now, the simple answer is, of course, you don't have to put your life on hold for anyone. Now, a lot of grief has happened to both of the families, and of course, it's been a year, and no one can put a time frame on grief. But the truth is that if you're in a place where your partner's gone through something really hard, grieving can take a long time, and the loss of a twin, he'll be grieving this forever. So another hard truth is that life doesn't stop happening when we hop off the Ferris wheel to grieve. It can feel horribly alienating to the grieving when the world keeps on spinning. We want everyone to freeze in time with us, but sadly that is not how the world works. Life does go on, and none of us can escape the reality that time passes with it. So it's important to find out what aspect of getting married that he feels is too soon for him. Is it that he can't imagine a huge celebration without his twin, or is it just that he can't give to a committed relationship right now? If he doesn't want to celebrate with friends and family, then maybe you can just suggest that you guys have a private ceremony between just the two of you and have a bigger celebration later. But it's also highly possible that he's using his twin's death as the reason why he just doesn't want to get married to you. I would defer to your gut to answer that question. And for any woman out there who's in a similar situation, whether it's death or another reason why your partner isn't ready to get married, you need to ask yourself, was he moving in the direction of marriage prior to whatever happened that made him not want to get married? Was he even on that same page before? Because if so, the reality is that a death or a major life transition can substantially change someone's priorities. They may have wanted something in life, and then life happened and they change it. And he's certainly entitled to not want to get married anymore. And if he is simply not ready to move forward, then you are not loving yourself to wait and let the years pass on your plan to start a family. A loving act towards yourself would be to make a clear decision about how long you're going to stand on the side and support him without a commitment. It's okay to put a timeline on this. No, it doesn't make you an uncaring human. You have been standing by him in his grief. Now, it's also possible that his grief has morphed into a depression, and a depression can suck the motivation out of you. So if that's suspected, you might encourage him to seek grief counseling. Even if this is the case, his depression still does not create a responsibility for you to stay indefinitely. Plenty of people get married after the death of a loved one, and usually they find a beautiful way to honor them during the ceremony. He hasn't ended his relationship with you, but if it isn't continuing to progress, it's important for you to explore if this is an excuse for him not to examine what he really wants out of your relationship, or if he's in need of professional counseling to lift a debilitating depression. Either way, until you two become one, your allegiance needs to be to yourself. This does not make you selfish. This makes you self-caring. You've got this.